Welcome you guys back to the Roma Rebrand career mode. My name is Rich, this is RR37, we're back with FIFA 21 and it is a huge episode today, huge one. It is just big game after big game, starting as you can see with Milan. We've got Juventus today as well, we got Champions League games, so yeah, it's probably going to be mainly gameplay today, because the games are so big. I just want to be able to focus in on the job on the pitch. Really, it's going to be all down to the players and the manager in this one. I can't fully remember if the transfer window's shut. I believe it probably is by now. We've made some additions to the squad, as you'll see in a bit if you haven't seen any of the episodes previous to this, and that has helped us start to kick on a little bit now after 2 losses in the first episode, both 2-0, no goals for, 4 against, absolutely terrible form. We've come back, and as you can see, just briefly there, we are in 11th at the moment with 6 points, so it's not been an ideal start to the season. If you can remember all the way back to the beginning, I did say that because of costing us the Champions League last season by qualifying for Europe this season late, that I wanted to get that done sooner rather than later this time, but we've started with 2 losses, so yeah, it's not been great. And then there's the loss to Benfica in the Champions League as well, so it's been a real uphill struggle at the moment this season. Just edging out Crotone there 2-1, beating Sampdoria 3-1, and now we've got Milan, Juve and Moscow, which will probably just be them 3 games in this episode just to get September out the way. And things then don't get any easier in October either. You can see there straight off the bat we got Sassuolo, hard to play against, Bayern Munich, Napoli, Lazio, the derby. So we have got so much coming up. It's almost untrue really, in terms of difficult big games. With that in mind, we're going to take care of this Milan game now. We've just threw up the league briefly so you could see more detail where we are and what's going on. And the start of the game is of course the press conference, if I can get my words out there. And the press want to know, how are we going to cope without Milenkovic? And there is really only one answer, and it's there for you in the game. We really have just got to adapt. I mean, we don't have much of a choice really, right? So we just get on with the job. That's all that we can do. And everyone at Roma enjoyed a comfortable 2-0 win out for last time, so will the opposition be worried? For us really, it's about us just preparing properly. We have already shown that we can't take any game or any opponent for granted this season. I was hoping that we would start off in a really good way with the Crotone and Fiorentina game, or the Cagliari game, whichever one it was. Both those beat us, so yeah, we cannot take anything for granted. We just got to keep working as hard as we possibly can, focus on the day-to-day and make sure the goals in mind, which is of course success. It's European football again next season. Hopefully that takes care of itself by doing all of the right things day in and day out, week in and week out for the whole season. But let's now put the team together for this Milan game. Really, we've just got to put our best out there. That's literally all we can do. So we've got Shirky coming in on the left. We've got Larson up front, who's had a good start with us. We've got Perez, of course, out on the right. At the moment, it's looking like it's going to be Pellegrini, Diawara and Cristante, although it looks like we might make a change there. Baranashea is going to come in because obviously Milenkovic is out. We've got Villar out as well. The team really, we've got such, in terms of numbers, a small squad. It's gonna pick itself for this game, and hopefully that's gonna be enough for us to go and get the job done. I can't see there being much of a kick clash there really. Was I thinking that at the time? I was indeed, and I think we're gonna jump into this now and get it kicked off and just see what we can do really. We have to keep pushing on and trying to build on that 2 wins that we've got in a row now. And yeah, we need to build confidence because the start to the season was just not the way that we wanted it. I don't think we played particularly badly in either game, to be honest. I think all 4 performances have been really good this season. Hopefully, at the beautiful San Siro here, we can have another good performance and hopefully get the result that we want as well this time. That's all that was lacking from the first 2 games. I feel like we've controlled games more this season than we did the entire of last season. I feel like we're moving the ball better. We're having higher percentages of possession. We're having more shots at goal, creating more chances. It's just we weren't sticking them away in the first couple of games. We've rectified that since, so hopefully now we can continue on. It is going to be difficult at the back, of course. Milan are a good side and we don't have Milenkovic, so Baranashaya really getting a baptism of fire with that injury to Milenko, but we'll just see what we can do. That's a decent ball out left to Shirky, who just gives it straight back away. He's Rodrigo now. Up to Hogue. Oh no, Baranashaya has done pretty well there. Pellegrini got nowhere to go somehow or another. He's kept that ball there brilliantly. It's poked through to Shirky. I see a run being made. We're gonna just get the ball there, but it's not really the pass that we wanted, of course. Larsson's done well to turn, but he's got no support at all, and that comes to nothing in the end. The first 15 minutes have all belonged to Milan pretty much in this game. We're getting towards the edge of the box and things keep breaking down at the moment. We can't find that final pass, that killer ball. Hopefully that could change here though. Here's Santon now, through to Kristan. That was fairly easy. Can he shoot? He can. It's gone in as well. He's beat Donnarumma from there, which I did not expect him to do. We did finally find the killer ball. It come from Santon, just a straight one up, straight between full-back and centre-back. No one can get near him. I think that's Soyuncu there, bit disappointing from him. Of course, we did want to bring him in, but Milan, of course, won't sell anyone to us, but he's on the wrong end of that one. Kristan stuck that away really, really nicely, to be fair. And we find ourselves 1-0 up at the San Siro. Get in there, lads, come on. I'll tell you what, that goal has really rocked Milan at the moment. It's gave us a whole load of confidence, and Milan have not really done much since then. We've got to be careful of Rodrigo here though. Nice little ball roll there. Thankfully he's had to go backwards and we've regained our shape somewhat. Diawara has done absolutely brilliant bits there. It's not really the greatest pass to Shirky, but Pellegrini's going to get another goal here. He's going to continue the run on as well. They'll see the ball out to the right. He's Perez now. Can he shoot? Oh, he's beat his man brilliantly and it's gone just wide. Oh man, if that goes in, we're 2-0 up before the break and things are looking really good for us at that point. The move was brilliant. The getting inside the defender from Perez as well, brilliant. The finish, I actually thought it had gone in. I'm not going to lie, I thought we were 2-0 up there. It wasn't to be, but it does look for all the money in the world like we're going to go into the break 1-0 up, and we can be satisfied with what we've done so far. Milan look really ropey, is what I was going to say there, and you could see that with that pass out wide as well, way behind the runner. Yeah, we're doing alright at the minute. We just need to continue this on. Kristan's finish was so tidy, it was really, really good. And there is the beautiful San Siro underneath the lights. Unfortunately for the Rossinieri, it's not the result they want at the moment, but it is definitely the one that we want. And we've now reached the hour point. There's been a couple of changes from Milan. We haven't made any yet that I've saw. We've just basically done what we've got to do in this half. We're keeping the ball much, much better. We could maybe have been a bit more aggressive there, but not to worry. He's Perez. It might work out anyway. Kristan, you have got to be kidding me. How are you not finishing that? He's got the whole goal to aim for there. To be fair, it's a brilliant strong left hand from Donnarumma, but that has to be 2-0. And if it is 2-0 the way we're playing at the moment, I believe that it would have been over. We can't get nothing from the corner. cannot believe that hasn't gone in. It was an absolute sitter. I mean, we can't be too mad. He's the reason that we're in the lead, but he's got to score that. And this is what you're watching now, is what the entire second half's been like, really. We're just trying our best to keep Milan from off the ball, keep control of the game, and as I say that, we give it away. We need to be dealing with this. Thankfully, they didn't go very quickly there, because there was a ball on for them. Can we win that header with Santon? We can, but he doesn't come away with possession, unfortunately. Diawara, very lazy there from him. I don't like to see that. The Milan swing it out left to Mitchelstadt. And that's going to go for, I believe that'll be a goal kick. And now we are going to make our changes. Diawara, like I just said, I don't like to see that laziness from him. So we're going to bring on Coppola. Shirky's had a bit of a quiet game, so Gilani's going to come in. And to be honest, with the energy levels, I might just take Larson off and bring Salvatore on. That's exactly what we do. Let's see how this affects the game. And at the moment, we've got 10 minutes left. It's not affected the game a great deal, I'm not going to lie. But it is giving these players big game experience. Here is Salvatore now, to Coppola. There's 2 of the 3 subs. There's Gilani, the last one. Just popping it back off to Baranashea, who's had a really good game, by the way. Coppola out to Cristant. Salvatore makes the run, but Cristant did the right thing there and didn't go for him. Unfortunately, no one ran into the space that Salvatore left behind, which is kind of what I was hoping would happen. That's offside, right? Hog touches that. Surely that was offside. This is not good. This is really not good. It's a good block in the end. Coppola can't quite get it away. It's a good block in there again, but I've got a bad feeling here because this ball is not leaving our box. Cristant again there. He's not put a foot wrong really, except for missing that sitter. Oh, he's Salvatore. That's a good ball. Can we get it back to... He doesn't need to get it back to him. He's gone for the shot. I did not see that coming. That is one hell of a finish. If I didn't see it coming, I wonder if Donnarumma did. I saw the ball get played off. I seen the run being made. I felt for sure we were going to try and cut it back to him. But Salvatore's got other ideas. He's absolutely just buried that. Unbelievable finish from him. Off the bench as well. Impact sub there. The manager should be happy with that one. That is the points now. We are leaving the San Siro with 3 points. And that is a massive, massive, massive start to this episode. We're going to get a clean sheet potentially as well here, because there's not long left in this game at all. 2 minutes of injury time. And Santon should, he did have that. I was going to say deal with it as well. Oh no, maybe we're not going to get the clean sheet then. Or maybe we will. That is a brilliant spread and save there from Barbieri, who is really having, it's his breakthrough season. He's made some good saves already. Of course he's conceded a few, but he's come straight from the academy. That's bound to happen. All we got to do now though is just clear this corner, and we're going to walk away from the San Siro with a decent performance, 3 points, and potentially a clean sheet. Just get this away. That's all we've got to do. We don't really deal with it, but it's gone wide, and that is indeed full time. What a result that is. Did not see it coming at all. After that first goal went in from Cristant in the first half, we really did grab control of this match, and we never really relinquished it for the whole game, to be honest. And there is the man who I would say is man of the match for this game. What a day out to the San Siro that has been. Absolutely epic, and this is what it has done to the table. After the most dreadful of starts, we've now got a plus goal difference. We're sitting 7th in the league, not too far really behind second. We're only 3 points, and we're playing Juve next as well, as you can see here. So there's a real chance to claw back all the ground that we've already lost and get back into those European places a lot quicker than what I thought that we would be able to do, to be fair. So it has been a really good recovery. The players that we've brought in are performing really well at the moment, and long may that continue. We're going to put the team together now that is going to face Juventus. So even though he had a quiet game, I think we're going to play Shirky again out on the left. Of course, we're going to stick with Larson up front. Perez, of course, on the right. We're going to put Zaniolo back into the left side of midfield. Diawara and Cristante will keep their places. Carbone is actually going to come in at left back just to give Spinazzola a bit of a break. We got Milenko back in today, which is a huge bonus for us. We've got Quarta next to him, Karsdorp as well. The captain's armband will go to... I'm not too sure who to give it to actually, because our normal captains are not in the side, so maybe we'll give it back to Perez. He was captain for most of last season. I think penalties, we might just leave that as it is, or give them to Larson maybe. I suppose that makes sense. But that's what we're going to go with for this one. Let's again see how we get on. And again, the big games in this episode just keep on rolling on. First Milan away, a win. If we can get a win here today at our own place against Juve, we've almost rectified all of the damage that was caused at the beginning of the season with those two losses. It's not ideal, it's not the way that I would have wanted it, but the fact that we're still, if we can get this win, able to be competitive at the top end of the table, that is enough again this season. For those of you who are watching maybe for the first time and don't know what we've got going on here, we're actually trying to build a club at the moment, not just a squad, not just a team. We're trying to build a club, which is why there's a few youth players out there having their time at the moment in the team. The team looks almost unrecognisable. I mean, it is season 3 to the team that we started with. It's only been the beginning of this season that we've spent any money really on the squad. So yeah, it's like I say, we're trying to build a club here. We're still at the moment in a phase where we are very, very nearly in there already. Yeah, we're still at the selling, being a selling club phase at the moment. So yeah, that's why it's been so tough, and I think we went too far the other way at the beginning of this season and the end of last season, selling big players in every position, including in goal, getting rid of Paul Lopez. We've got rid of Smalling at points, who was the club captain, and we're 1-0 down in 10 minutes against Juve. Great stuff. Yeah, it's just made things really hard, but that is the challenging part. It's what makes this save unique, and it's what makes it difficult as well. But what we're aiming for at the moment, which is what got me onto that point, is just it's continuing to get into European football. Doesn't have to be Champions League. We just, to expand the brand of this Roma Rebrand, of course, after we taken over it from AS Roma, we're trying to expand the brand, which of course means if we're competing in Europe every season, that just helps with that enormously. We're making decent money back at the expense of players off the pitch, but with prize money as well. And we have to do that to keep improving different areas of the club, which in this save that we're doing, we're using the global scouting network for that and the youth academy for that as well. You will see that come to fruition again, and see, as long as you stick around watching the series, that is, in better detail what that actually means and what's going on, and yeah, everything that goes on surrounding that. But at the moment, really, we need to get back to what's going on the pitch, because we've not had the greatest of starts here, being 1-0 down to a side like Juve already, who have, by the way, oh, that's so unlucky, have been gradually improving their squad. Unbelievably, they have managed to do that as well. Season by season, you will have seen there, they've got Wan-Bissaka, which right back was a bit of a problem for them at one point, but it's certainly not now. They've signed players like Bentancur, Dele Alli. I'm not sure if they already had Otavio and players like that, but yeah, they've been quietly improving. Like it's almost like they're signing a marquee player every season. and it's making them stronger and stronger, and that is terrible. As if they needed any help. I'm not exactly sure what on earth has just gone on there. That is really so poor. We've gifted them a goal. I can't quite believe it. What has gone on here? That was the right move. There weren't really much else, but what on earth was that touch there from Barbieri? He's just played it right to Coleman, and once it lands to him, he's got no chance of saving it. No chance at all. And we're less than half an hour in, guys, and at home as well. We're 2-0 down again. This time to Juve. Yeah, it's going to be really difficult to pull this back round now, but we have to keep trying. This is the situation we find ourselves in. We've put ourselves here, especially with that mistake. Now we've got to just try and make the best of it, really. Starting with Perez here. See the running behind from Larson. He's got Diaz on him. He's managed to hold him off, which is quite impressive. He's Diawara now. Into Perez. I see a run being made by Zaniolo there. We choose not to use him at that point. We're going to use him now, though. Oh, he's got back in on that right foot brilliantly there. And we have a glimmer of hope now. Almost an immediate response to that second goal. We find ourselves back in the game. Great feet in the box from Zaniolo. Good strength from Larson as well to hold off Diaz initially there. With half the deficit, here it is again, just checking back onto that right foot. He's took the defender out the game. At that point, Szczesny's got no chance. And Zaniolo stepping up, pulling us right back into this game. And we've still got a lot of time yet to try and turn this around completely. That's his third goal of the season. Not a bad start to the season from him, to be fair. And yeah, Juve get the game kicked off, underway again. You see a little bit more urgency in their passing now, straight away from kickoff. Nice little back heel from Coleman. 1 and 2 touch. We get that off Ronaldo. You don't hear that said often. Here's Diawara now. Into Larson. Zaniolo runs again. Oh, that's a beautiful back heel to Shirky. Surely he's going to finish this. It's blocked. It's back to Zaniolo again. He hits it. It's blocked again. And look at the confidence of Juve there, the way they've played that out. You can see that we have had more of the ball, but stupid mistakes at the back cost us again with that second goal. Here is Ronaldo now. Yeah, you're not having it off him this time. He scooped that out to Coleman really well. Coleman's get it in back. I don't have a good feeling about this. You do not want Ronaldo around the box, but to be fair, we took it back off him again. Here's Larson again now. Zaniolo starts to make a run. He's open as well, you know. Wan-Bissaka might catch him, but he won't catch him, and that's a tidy finish. It's kind of like the Cristante one out of the game against Milan, and Zaniolo has almost single-handedly pulled us back into this game. From 2-0 down, dead and buried, back to 2-2 just before half-time. We've dug ourselves out of a real hole here. It's up to us now to go and finish the job, capitalise on it, see what we can do. It's not going to be easy. It is Juventus after all, but to be 2-2 after going 2-0 down, going into the break, I'll take that. I will definitely take that. Well done, Zaniolo. The space just opened up for him. He's ran into it. Wan-Bissaka was catching him quickly. He got Szczesny coming out at him as well. Didn't phase him. Really tidy, nice finish on that left foot. And Juventus have got to be massively frustrated at the moment. They'll probably go into the break feeling like they're losing. Whereas us at the moment, we should go in on a real high. We just can't afford to make any more mistakes like the ones we've made for them to get their goal. And that is indeed half-time. I think the Juve manager has given Juve the rocket at half-time because they have come out absolutely on fire in the second half. But he's Larson now. That's been our first break. It's been our first shot at goal in the second half. It was on target. It's a good save from Szczesny. Dele Alli's going to come off now. Not too sure who for. We'll find out. Oh, there is Bentancur. Here comes the corner. I'm not too sure what on earth just happened there. I think Arthur got there before our man. Oh, Karsdorp, that is absolutely brilliant. And surely we take the lead here now. But no, we are going to have another corner. If he could have been a bit more confident on that left foot, maybe we could have had a shot there, or maybe the pass could have come in quicker. Szczesny has claimed that absolutely beautifully out the air there. I'm not too sure why on earth we'd aim for Shirky really, but Szczesny, that was brilliant. He's took all the pressure off his defenders there. But we've got the ball again, and we're just having a little spell now, a little 5-minute spell in this game. If we can get a goal out of it, that would be great. Here's another run being made by Zani, but Larsson couldn't quite find him there. Cristant's got it instead. It's out to Karsdorp now. Just taking our time here, playing with real confidence considering they've battered us since half-time. But we have lost it, and this is not good because Coleman's got in behind Karsdorp here. Thankfully, he had to wait for it to drop out the air. That's going to get clipped over the top, of course. Here is Coleman again now. Cristant's running out of legs in the middle there. We might have to change him soon. Here come Juve again with Arthur. Don't let them find Ronaldo. Don't let them find anyone, really. It's in the hands of Barbieri. That's great news for us. He's going to roll this one out to Milenko, who plays it out to Carbone. Oh, look at the room for Shirky to run into here. Wan-Bissaka caught way out of position, but at the moment Shirky's finding it really hard. It seems to fit into the squad and the way we want to play. That's surely offside, right? Apparently not, but Quarter's done really well there. Him and Milenkovic, it was a really good idea, it seems, signing them both from Fiorentina, because they're almost rock solid in there together at the minute. We have had our moments today, but I feel so much more confident when they're in the squad. Here is Shirky now, over the top. Can he do something? He is against, for me, the best right back in the game, Wan-Bissaka. And sensibly, he's passed a really good ball out there to Diawara. Can Larsson make a run? Not really. Cristant needs help here, guys. He's Zaniolo. I'm trying to play the 1-2, but there's nowhere for him to go. Back into Cristant again, into Diawara now. A little bit of room for Cristant this time. If Perez could have got himself onside there, that would have been great. Just 9 minutes to go in this one now. Ismaili plays that back into De Ligt, who with the left foot there has found almost an absolute peach. He actually has, because I think that was maybe Ronaldo that won that in the air. It was indeed. Cristant still on the pitch, still going. It's hard for him by the looks of it now though. Larsson's definitely there, going to be offside. And there is just 5 minutes to go in this one now. Raul's going to come on. I'm guessing that might be Raul Jimenez. It is indeed. So that's another signing that they've made. A good one as well. He's Zaniolo now, picking that one from off the one header. Shirky into Larsson. 1-2's going everywhere here. Oh, that's brilliant from Perez. I'm sure he's just nutmegged his defender. Little ball roll inside maybe. No. And that actually comes to nothing. That's a real shame. There was a real chance to do something there. And if we score there, for me, we win the game. Are we going to get another opportunity? Oh, who's down? Somebody's down there. That is really not good. Just 1 minute in the game left. Can we do something with this? It's now or never, really. He's Perez. Great ball out to Cristant there. Don't go too far backwards, even though we may lose it. We have to try and do something. We couldn't quite. But from 2-0 down, against, probably for me, quite easily, the strongest side in the league. I'll take that. It's a shame the way we went 2-0 down. But at least we come away with a point. It is better than nothing. And yeah, we just got to move on, really. There's not much else to say about that one. Good recovery. Zaniolo, man of the match. Great performance from him to get us back into the game. We had a couple of, I wouldn't say chances, but a couple of opportunities present themselves to take the lead. We didn't make the most of them. So 2-2 probably of our result in the end. And we go now into the Champions League. Before we check out the Champions League, though, let's see what that point does to the domestic league table. I assume we've probably lost some spots, but for me that was still a good point against Juve there. We actually haven't lost any spots. We've not lost any ground either, really. Maybe to Inter, but I didn't see how they was doing. But that's because we're not looking at the title race this season. We're looking at this top 6 and we're still right there. Just one win is still enough to take us up to second place. Not on goal difference, but potentially on points, you know. So we're still right in the thick of it. That's exactly what we want. It's exactly what the club needs. The manager is still performing really well. For me personally, as the looking at this as owner of the club, again, that's what we're doing here. This is not your normal career mode save. I think the manager's doing really well. We've tied his hands for 2 seasons now. He's got us into Europe every season. We've won a Europa League. We've won a Super Cup, I believe. We've won a whole host of things, really. So yeah, just a little shout out to the manager there. He's doing a really good job. Like I said, I think we went too far at the beginning of the season with player sales and things like that. We did more than tie his hands behind his back, really. We put him in a full-on straitjacket. So we've gone against the grain and we've spent a little bit of money, but on players that will improve and I do believe we'll make a profit from. So yeah, we're doing what we need to do at the moment. But as for the table, like I say, you see it there. We're only 3 points behind second place. So yeah, it's not been the greatest start to the season, but we've not done irreparable damage, thankfully. As for the Champions League, well, we lost our first game to Benfica. We've still got Bayern to play, but thankfully they only drawed their first game with Moscow, which is it's a bit of a surprise, that, actually. I thought that they would have beaten them. I'm thankful that they haven't, because again, we've had a lot of luck, really, when you think about it, with other results. The fact that we're still in with a shot at everything at the moment. And speaking of our manager, he's going to take a press conference now. I'm sure Milankovic would have been part of your plans for today's game, which means we've lost him again in the last game. And again, there is literally only one answer you can give to that question, and that is, of course, that we will have to adapt. Again, as long as he's fit, we'll put Baron Ashaya in there. It's good experience for him anyway. We usually rotate in these group phase games anyway, so I fully expect that we might see a rotation today. Again, that's up to the manager though, so we'll have to wait and see with that. And Spartak Moscow vs Roma looks an even contest on paper, which is interesting to know. So how will we approach the game? Probably focus on performance. That's what we've been doing all season. Like I say, in terms of general performance, I think we're ahead of where we were last season. It's just that we were too weak in the core positions. We got rid of Paul Lopez. Barbieri really has been given the baptism of fire as well. He's still not in overall anywhere near ready to play the calibre of games that he's playing, but we've chucked him in there anyway. He's either going to sink or swim. We got rid of our defenders. Jesus went. Small in the season before that. Didn't really replace them as such until we bought in Milenko and Quarter. So yeah, we've done that, and the midfield's been pretty much kept intact. But then we got rid of Mayoral, went back off loan in season 1. We got rid of Dzeko again, never really replaced them. We had Perez step up for us last season, getting an absolute bag full of goals. We've got rid of Pedro, Mkhitaryan. They was chipping in with goals as well. So we really, that's what I mean, we really did tie the hands of the manager behind his back and asked him still to perform, which was probably a little bit unfair, but we've rectified that now. We've not lost actually since the 2 games domestically that we started by losing at the beginning of the season. We're going to have to play in our black kit here at home just to avoid any kind of kit clash. And let's see then, the team is set. It is a heavy rotation by the manager. We'll see what happens with this. We got Spinazzola taking the armband today. But yeah, because of it being such a heavy rotation, this is going to be another really testing game. You have to keep in mind these have already took points away from Bayern as well, so they're not going to be a pushover. that 3-4-1-2 over the seasons has been a formation that we've seemed to struggle against. So yeah, there's a lot of factors in this one that prove that point towards it being a really, really difficult game. So let's jump in and find out how we get on. It's the last game of the episode today as well, remember? So let's enjoy it. Let's see what we can do. Can we get off the mark in this season's Champions League? It is down to the kids basically, and some of the reserve players. We got Coppola coming in, as you've just seen. I really like the feel of Coppola at CDM. He's playing centre back today because of legs and things like that, but he is a really good central defensive midfielder. He gives us a physical presence that we otherwise don't have in that position. You see him there, nice and aggressive. Oh, wow, what has the game done there? That surely should have been Gilani's ball there. Unfortunately not, and let's hope it's not going to be one of them games where we can't pass, we can't shoot, we can't do this, that and the other. Let's finish strong, man. It'd be nice to go into the next episode on form. Ooh, that was a bad ball from Carbone. I do apologise. Coppola is actually at CDM today. We've only just put the team together as well. Just get your act together, man. I think seeing Diawara playing threw me a little bit there. But we need to get this ball back. We don't want to have to chase the game from the beginning here. Badu's done really well to keep that in play there. He's Spinazzola coming to face him up now. He's done really well actually as well there, Spinazzola. But look at the pressing here. This is going to be one of them games where it might be hard to get out. We got Morelli in goal today as well. Carbone back in there. Out to the right we go. He's Santon. Diawara, loose touch from him there. That invited the tackle. It was a good one as well from the Moscow player. And we just cannot get our foot on this ball at the moment. He's Ponce now. Can he do anything for them? He can't. Thankfully we shielded them out quite well there, and that should be a goal kick. But good aggressive start from Moscow there. Straight on the front foot. Absolutely no fear at all. The press again on us at the moment. Maybe, just maybe, we're not going to be able to play it out from the back today. Carbone just about squeezes that through to Spinazzola. That's unfortunate. If we could have got that just a split second earlier, Salvatore was on his way in behind there. He's Badu again now though. Carbone's had to go out there to meet him. And naturally that's landed nicely for Salvatore. Can he get past the centre back? He cannot, unfortunately. Here come Moscow again. Oh, that's a nice one too. There should be an offside flag goal here, but there's not gonna, you know. And thankfully Carbone gets something on that. Spinazzola clears up the loose ball. Great ball to Salvatore as well. Good ball out to Casardi here, who almost gets inside his fullback, but again, ball's not sticking up front, and this is really, really nerve-wracking. I was kind of hoping that we would finish on a real high today. Maybe the rotation's been a bit too heavy from the manager, but at the moment, Moscow are absolutely just relentless, and they might be in here, and they are. They've deserved that, really. They really have deserved that. It's Ponce that gets the goal. Again, disappointing really, the way that it's happened, the way that it's gone in, but they were going to score at some point. They have been absolutely all over us from the get-go. Here, I think Carbone is going to win that, but Ponce just reacts the quicker, and when he gets to the loose ball first, Morelli's got no chance, to be fair to him. And the way that they've started the game, I think it's going to be extremely difficult to get back into this one now. We've got a lot of time to do it though, so of course we're not going to give up. We're going to continue to fight. We're going to continue to push through these hard times, and hopefully we can find ourselves on the right end of a chance that goes into the back of the net maybe. That would be nice. He's Coppola to Pellegrini. I'm waiting for Salvatore to make the run, but he took too long to do it really. He's Coppola again into Diawara. Casardi now has found himself in a bit of space. Oh, beautifully back onto the left foot. Good shot, good save. It was right at the keeper really, but from that angle that's all he could do. And he's a product of our youth academy, but he feels really good on the ball, Casardi. Not too sure what Salvatore was trying to do there. It's thumped clear though. And this is as long really as we've had the ball in the whole game, so we have to take this and we have to use it as well. Casardi again now into Diawara, to Salvatore, out to Coppola. Can Pellegrini get in? He plays it to Gilani instead. Can he chop back? Oh, he can beautifully as well. He doesn't use Coppola there when he could have done. Is that going to count? Oh, that is going to count, and I believe I could be wrong about this, and if I am, and you've been watching along, please correct me in the comments box, that is Coppola's first goal for the club, and what an important goal it is. What a time to get it as well. I thought there was a question of him being offside there. It can't have been though, it wasn't given, and that is a massive, massive goal in our hopes for doing anything in Europe this season, because if we lose this game as well, and then our next one we of course know is Bayern Munich, we could be out before the second round of games in the group. So that's a massive goal from Coppola, who, like I was saying earlier, I really like him. I really do like him, and that was before he decided to add goals for his game. So yeah, the youth academy is churning out some really good players at the moment. Like I said, we've got Gilani, Barbieri in goal, Mirelli's in goal for this game's not bad either. Casardi feels brilliant on the ball, he feels sharp, agile, all of that stuff. Here is Gilani now, speaking of him, he's popped that off brilliantly. Pellegrini skipped past his man as well. Salvatore was brilliant for us last season, who's up front today. So yeah, the youth academy is churning out some really good players at the moment. Yeah, half time. I wondered what was going on there for a second. Yeah, it is half time, and by the skin of our teeth, maybe not, we are still somehow in this game. Well done, Coppola. What a moment that was. We've almost reached the hour point now of the game, which is of course where we would normally come in. Yeah, it's been all Moscow again. It started exactly the same way as the first half. I was hoping that because we did get a bit of control of the game at the end of the first, as you've seen, and then got the goal as well, that we could build on that and take control of this game. But Moscow have come out absolutely on fire once again. You see the pressing motion here again. They've come out fresh, aggressive, back on the front foot, just like the first half. But oh, that's a great ball there to Salvatore. Here is Salvatore, he's got to finish this. He has finished it as well, and we are somehow this is, if you look smash and grab up in the footballing dictionary, you will see Spartak Moscow 1, Roma 2 at the moment. There is no way, and I mean no way, that we should be winning this game, but we are. It is a great finish from Salvatore. He's passed that right into the side netting. Keeper's got no chance, and yeah, I can't really explain to you how, but we're winning this game. Unreal really, but we've still got quite a while yet before we can settle down. There's still half an hour of this game to go, and like I said, Moscow have come out in this half on fire. Hopefully, like in the Milan game, that goal will just knock the stuffing out of them a little bit and we can get control of the game back. But we're missing tackles left, right and centre here. We're missing interceptions as well. Please don't give a penalty for that. Thankfully he hasn't, but again, we can't get the ball away. Nice little back heel round the corner there. The avenue's opening up for a shot here. What a save. What a save from Morelli that is. If they get that goal, then maybe they go on to win this one, but that is a huge save there from Morelli. We have to get this corner away now. Another one from Morelli there. They've got another corner, but yeah, Morelli's keeping us in this right now. Don't let him go away. Get this away now, boys. Come on, Diawara. Nicely done to get that out. Can Santon get there first? He can't, and he can't keep it either. We're hanging in there again at the minute, missing tackles again. Salvatore, the goal scorer, wins that back, which means there's no out ball at the moment, and we're penned right back in once again. We get the interception there, big one. Pellegrini now out to the left to Gilani. maybe, just maybe, if I was doing this now, or the manager even, I would be thinking of bringing on some of the first team players to try and grab control of this game for the last 20 minutes. Here we go, back stick, we've missed the tackle again, and another big save from Morelli keeps us just about in the lead of this game. How much longer can we hold out? We've got another corner to deal with now as well, and again ends up into the hands of Morelli. Big second half from him, and again just going to show, like I mentioned earlier, I don't know how we're winning this game, but yeah, we need to just hold out. We need to get the ball now into their half and keep it there. Oh, nice space for Gilani here. Maybe we think about the corner flag, Gilani, or maybe we don't. Oh, it's gone wide. I thought that was going in the far corner. That is so close. Oh man, that would have been the points there, I reckon. Now we've got to just ride this out. The stress levels are real right now. I'm not going to cut this in any way, shape or form. We're going to see what happens at the end of this game together. My nerves are jangling. I don't know about yours. This is very quite stressful. Pellegrini standing his man up well there. He's pulling all the tricks out to try and beat him, and no way, linesman, is that a free kick. There is no way at all. This is bad. In comes the cross. It's dealt with by Coppola, but it's come straight out to another red shirt. Let's win that. Well done again, Coppola, and again, but we just cannot get the ball. Coppola again there, brilliant. He's had such a good game, possibly a man of the match performance. There's only really Morelli that could rival him for it at the minute. Gilani, go to the corner flag, please. He has as well. He's listened there. Let's just pop that off and let's see this clock down now. Spinazzola wasting a bit of time. That is fine by me. Don't lose it here though. That's fine as well. Out to Baranashea. It's a bit of toxic online tactics going on here, but this is not online. This is a Champions League game. It's a really big one for us as well, with Bayern next. Here's Coppola again. Salvatore now. Pellegrini. I see a little avenue for Gilani here. Can he wrap this up for us? He can't. Surely it's going to be time any second now. Come on, boys. Coppola can't quite win it back this time. That's it. Somehow or another, we've won this game, and we're still in the Champions League competition. It's took a bit of pressure off that Bayern game, not a lot, but a little bit. This has been by far and away the worst performance of the season, yet we're coming away with the win. Unreal scenes. Well done, Salvatore, for that goal. Morelli, brilliant game. Coppola, brilliant game. He got us the equaliser as well, remember. It weren't just his defensive stuff. It's a great night at the Stadio della Roma. That's going to end this episode. I hope you've all enjoyed it as much as I have. If you have, please hit that thumbs up, please hit that subscribe, drop a comment and let me know, and I'll see you all in the next one, guys. Bye bye.